I want to read to you after thinking some more about the comments that I've been getting on some of my recent videos. I have an unpopular opinion on some of the changes that Apple have made, and I wanted to share my letter with you guys. To Independent Repair. Independent Repair. I want you to stop being afraid and just you do you. Apple Repair sucks. Everyone knows this. It means making an appointment, waiting, taking time off of work, driving long distances, being told that your iPad can't be fixed no matter what. No iPads are repairable by Apple. It means finding out that the data from your iPhone is unrecoverable, even when it just needs a new battery for a backup. It means going in for a battery, and when the tech breaks the pull tabs, they confiscate your phone. It means being lied to hear that touch disease and audio IC fault don't exist, even when the genius knows that they are the #1 most common Apple support issue. Apple Repair means BS explanations, like one I heard today, low power draw, that are made up and presented as if they're real because the genius isn't allowed to tell the truth. We have no idea. We don't fix hardware. Apple Repair means forced updates, sometimes even against your will, and those make your device slow or even unusable with no chance to roll them back. Apple Repair means constant spammy reminders to buy more iCloud space. It means being sold a device that you don't really need, and it means being told you're using it wrong. My message for Independent Repair is you do you. You are already out-competing Apple Repair just because of who you are and how you care for the devices, for the people that are in your community. You are, frankly, totally awesome. You should be proud of your parts and your service and your job. You should yell it from the rooftops. We are unauthorized repair. You can fix a device whether Apple or any other manufacturer wants you to or not. You are always there in your community. You're ready and you're waiting when someone needs you. You know the joy of solving someone's problem, of saving their day, saving their device, and sometimes even saving their pictures when they thought that all hope was gone. You are sensible and practical, and you have the freedom to use your brain. The freedom to set your own prices and make sure that your customers get a great value. You are a knowledgeable guide, making a repair not just a chore, but an experience. You show your customers the marvel of the inside of their own device. You are a craftsman. You are constantly learning, researching, and developing new and better methods for repair. You are a teacher. You steer your customers around pitfalls like the epidemic of cheap chargers. People smile when they hear you say lifetime warranty, and they know that you stand behind your work and your parts. And they know that their experience really matters to you. They are a person, a friend, a community member, and not just a number on a corporate balance sheet. And most of all, you are a beautiful part of a sustainable world where we don't just throw things away when they stop working. You do you. Be proud of who you are and the service that you provide. It makes me sad to hear Independent Repair family responding with fear and outrage to Apple's recent changes. Even though I don't like a check engine light, there's nothing wrong with iOS letting the user know that their battery didn't come from Apple Repair. Transparency is always good. We are not ashamed of our parts. We have seen aftermarket parts evolve from those old crappy 5C screens that were held together with chewing gum to now we have amazing new displays and top quality batteries. We want to teach the world to see that message, battery service may not be a genuine battery, and say, good, thanks for reminding me of how much time I saved that day when the local shop changed my battery when I needed them. Apple is not going to lock out independent repair by serializing parts because it isn't a good strategic move for them. It just doesn't make sense. They already tried playing that card with Error 53, and it was a disaster. Apple couldn't convince the world back then that independent repair was bad, and they repealed the iOS Touch ID check before the first lawsuit was even a few hours old. In those days, much of the world believed you can't open your iPhone, it'll void your warranty. But now, with all of the good work we've done for the right to repair, that ideology is out the window. People demand to have a choice of Apple repair, independent repair, or DIY repair for their broken devices. Repair is everywhere. iPhones are being repaired in every market all over the globe. People now are used to independent repair. They value and they trust our common sense approach because we value our customers. Apple is an enormous, disorganized monster with 1,000 heads. Apple repair will always be terrible because it is so large. They are a policy behemoth that must attempt to protect all workers and all customers from all possible threats to safety and security and deal with all cases in a uniform way or get sued with $1 trillion target on their back. There's no room for common sense, practicality, personal judgment, free thinking, or even humanity in the Apple repair ecosystem. And people don't like that. Independent repair will win. The people of the world will insist on it because at the end of the day, people like to deal with humans and not corporations. So put down your pitchforks. Let iOS be transparent and then tell people exactly what parts are in their device. Be proud of your parts, of your warranty, and be even prouder of the service that you provide in your community. The people will vote with their wallets, and they will vote for the beautiful thing that is independent repair, and all you need to do is just you do you. And to that end, I want to share with you an excerpt. This is something I'm going to read verbatim from a letter that I received today. This letter is from Jane. Jane works for Apple. I know who Jane is, and I have verified her identity. And I talked to many Janes, and if you're a Jane, you can send me an email as well, and I'll talk to you. I've talked to this Jane before, and Jane's name isn't Jane. Jane says, quote, I myself had my battery replaced by an independent repair shop, although I work for Apple. Why, you might ask? Well, I don't have an Apple store close by, and neither do I have an AASP, an Apple Authorized Service Provider. It costs more to get an OEM battery replacement. It takes longer to get a reservation, and then the actual repair at an Apple retail store or AASP, 2 hours at a third-party store, 2 to 7 days at an ARS or AASP. Since then, my iPhone shows 100% battery capacity, and it shows service with a battery health feature. Never crapped out on me though. So even if you get your device serviced at a certified repair center, there are many issues with this. And I'll give you an example of what happened to a colleague of mine who works also at Apple, just like me. She had issues with her new in-warranty iPhone 7 Plus, and she took it to the Apple Authorized Service Provider to have it fixed. She was in warranty and working at Apple, so of course she took the safe route and fixed it with a certified AASP to protect her warranty. After the repair, she suddenly had other issues. The phone was boot looping, or it would unexpectedly restart, so she had to send it again. She got a re-quote because they deemed that the device had been repaired with non-Apple parts, the battery, and therefore needed to be swapped for about 75% of the cost of a new device. My colleague was surprised and told them this is not possible since she gave it twice to the same AASP. Her argument was declined. That is Apple Repair. You do you.